Slider and change.
Important if you're going to start.
Swing. Oh no. By Vladdy. Throws it to the.
And it's been a struggle for him the last couple.
Upper over to Jimenez in his first defense. Rolls it to second base. Braden Schumann.
He's as good as any lefty in the big league.
In 2022, he had 17.
Have to provide power for this team. Martinez, he has been here all
Base hit he's ever had, but a base hit. First pitch to Guerrero. Weeks in Blue Jays history. This takes off, and he's 1-0 Blue Jays on. Ira. And he'll well.
No, he has to play well at the end of the season. And he had a great year, and he was rewarded.
And the Blue Jays as well can figure out.
And I just think it's difficult. Feels proud to represent Toronto and Canada. One thing I wouldn't worry about the strikeouts just yet. A Hinch in Detroit.
1-2. Fastball, by the way. 1. The third base, Clement has it. Ernie Clement. And a question mark for the Blue Jays.
He had a chance to play on a regular basis.
Classic Clement line drive.
Situation.
Is one of those ways the Blue Jays are going to do it. To advance here, Ellis airs it out.
They're always a tough out. Off his mid.
He'll throw to second for one.
A terrific sinker.
His candid by Vlad and a good coon. Lot of practice for Vlad at first. He gets scoreless. 0-2.
The World Series. He's a Martinez about hitting, and Victor is invaluable in his presence.
He bunt. But Cabrera has it.
Yeah, and I think that's a very good straight seasons in hits when he had an
2-0 to Alejandro Kirk. Mongia is off.
Sharing a spring training.
It's a double. Beautiful play, Cabrera.
A particular.
There's a fastball hit high.
Rodriguez gives them length down in action.
1-2. 1-2.
Swanson telling me he's not concerned.
Pitch to Spencer Jones.
And healthy Eric has no input on whether or not a pitch is the for 4.5 hours. But Pereira pitcher would say that was a good pitch, and then competitive.
The 0-2. Jimenez after it. As his wrist bounces over to second base.
And majority of his career was
all center field, tracking it down.
Pitch gets Blue Jays
for 1.
Here with the Blue Jays. That was an unfortunate season, and you have a better idea what you might have.
Power from Elvis Martinez.
Man, just 23 years where it was thrown, and it's out of the ballpark.
1, and now Bo Bichette. Throw is late.
And strength. He said, I want to stay as.
Diving stop by Smith. It's going to be a tough play. Bugging, but he'll head back. RJ Schrecken left. Stuart Baroa. Deep. Payoff pitch. Swinging it at third. Charles McAdoo picks it up.
For me at the moment.
Obviously, Ali Sanchez is your best.
I know Victor since
and Bo have played against each other. How does
2016 through the minors. 23, 2022. Good as a new season, new team, and
to center field. Jones going.
Lineup.
Stuart Baroa showing
single time, and he's a really good defender.
Much for joining us today, Andres Exoa. Hits one in the air to center. It's
A very youngster out of Brazil, Venezuela. But Pardinho.
Kasevich, sure-handed,
Payoff, guys.
and into AAA for the first time.
Yeah.
Hot shot to first. Good stab by Toronto in 8 pitches, and he deals to Pereira. One of the few Yankees.
And DJ LeMahieu battling Bellinger, and Bellinger has told him that.
To Spencer Jones.
Classic qualifier.
The 1-2. Last spring. Run, and it's off the glove of Steph. Throw over to first, and he
Once he could get picked up.
takes off. Headed to third. First pitch to Brady.
In Scottsdale.
Generates the ground ball he needed to get Atkins. To center field.
It's going to be interesting watching him through the rest of this Westlake, as did R.J. Schreck. Not right out of camp. And the adjustment to AAA minor leagues. Terrific closer. He's got that.
Morales.
Excuse me, Ben. One thing the Yankees are back were tough to think about. From Tommy John surgery, he didn't produce a dynamic duo of Soto and Judge.
But
Learn it that way. One of my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
gets base hit.
Policy could potentially deter player. And Judge, I spoke to a member of the new.
Quote, well-groomed beards. Blackman.
Got there. I mean, everybody knew it's always the same. So yeah.
Will keep his face. One. The 3-1.
Series, but that's a concern. John, this is 8th season with the Yankees.
A year where
Free agent contract, and most recently
2-2. Didn't make huge moves. Breck backing up. And
that's got to be an encouraging sign.
All-around solid player where we are, and I think if you so far it's cool when you have, and I think that just does a lot for the guys. It's been really encouraging.
Standing right there watching him, for me.
I know.
Throw it away.
Talked about Eric Swanson's got a little bit developed minor league. Going to the Blue Jays right now.
Stefanik thing there. Stefanik makes the play for Toll.
I like Stefanik. In the 8th inning at 4-4.
Blue Jays. He's with 1 out in the 8th. 2023. Back Stuart Baroa.
Of his no trade clause, prime of his career, but he's third second base.
Velasquez fly
Longer the case, guys have gone over and come back
to the Cardinals. Well, there's plenty of big
Japan and then came back as a slugger run in Texas after being a
ground ball. Skips past Velasquez. Last year, 31 games with Miami. Stopped by Velasquez. Throw second base in a flash. Blue Jays
coaches for sure.
Velasquez tosses it over to. That pitch gets away from the plate. Barone on the ground to first base is going to get. Fans are dedicated. You might need to get your 10th buck. Second inning of work for Toller's pitch. Mason Fluharty all pitch scoreless field. On the run is Rodin.
This Monday at Lakeland, and so make sure you don't miss those 2 games
On the Sportsnet Radio Network.
Nobody.
Yes, I'll tell
you
you
can
that.
tell all the Canadians.
But you meant
Upstate New York and Albany. There's some great players there.
center field, and the Yankees keep this one.
Take much time to get into game action. Which gets Blue Jays.
Dealing to Aurelvis Martinez, who's 0 for 1.
Got 3 ABs. The glove on him, but couldn't corral it.
2022 draft out of Liberty. Shortstop.